What's up guys, welcome back to another episode of my Reading career mode, and as you can tell by the title, injuries. This episode is devoted to injuries and how much I bloody hate injuries in this freaking game. So frustrating, but anyway, before we get on into that topic, we do have our first match against a Premier League side. We are going up against Newcastle here. Now I'm using a feature where if you press square when you're in team management, it basically gives you a randomised first team. And I think, don't quote me on this, they base it on their energy levels and their form. Now unfortunately for me, it did mean that I didn't have a lot of my key players for this match, but I thought to myself, you know what? I'm not really too bothered about the competition itself. I would like to beat Newcastle, sure, but really, I'd rather have my players fit for the next game in the league, because we're still top of the league at this point. So we went into this match with a slightly weaker team, I guess. Slightly weaker, not too weak. We had Correa still playing. We made a hell of a start here in the first 15 minutes, coming so close there with Cummings. And I will still find that name funny, probably until the end of the series. Cummings is an unfortunate second name. But, you know, some people might not find that funny. I do, because I'm quite immature like that. Anyway, we didn't last long though, guys. 20 minutes in, and we concede our first goal. Now, this is expected. We are against Newcastle. They are, you know, a top 10 Premier League side, if not better than that, when they're playing well. They have one of the best fighting managers in the world, you know, with a hell of a headbutt, I've got to say. I'm terrified of Alan Pardew now. I would not want to go near him. But yeah, unfortunately, after our great start, it didn't last long, like I said. 1-0 down now. And Newcastle were just piling on the pressure. I was really struggling to contain their front five. It's Remy, man. Remy and Gouffran out on the left as well was proving really difficult to handle. Kept bombing it down that left side and chucking it in, and I just couldn't deal with all of their height as well. They're a very powerful, tall side, but we do get the ball here with Guthrie, or Guthrie, however you want to say his name. I'm pretty sure it's Guthrie, actually. And this is what you call a classic counter-attack opportunity. I didn't quite score this time with Correa. His finishing is not what I desire. I've already said that before. He's definitely my playmaker who, you know, chips in with a few goals, but really, I need to be scoring that. Here's another example of Correa, just absolutely wild shot, but lovely play to get into that position. And here he is once again. This is what he's good at, setting it up, and it's another great save there by Krul, who was keeping them in this match in this second half. I definitely had a better second half, and I finally put the ball in the net, but unfortunately it was ruled offside. But look at this horse shit. Look at this. Look at that Spanish flag. It's just absolute bullshit. It really is. This time his fingernail was offside. But nevertheless, this is FIFA, and you just got to get on with the game and pretend it never happened. So I was nice and calm at this point. But little did I know, we ran out of time pretty much. I wasn't even looking at the time. All of a sudden they blew the whistle. And that is it. We're out of the competition, guys. Is that a good thing? Let me know. Leave a comment. Tell me if that's a good thing or not. I wasn't going to win it, let's be honest. Now it just saves fixtures and we can focus on getting into the Premier League. Although, obviously, we're still in the FA Cup. Who knows how that will go. But anyway, we are going through some emails here. We got Lighterwood there saying that he would like to be selected more, otherwise he's out. Problem is, mate, you're 30 years old. You're basically archaic, you know. Everyone knows 30-year-olds don't last long in this game. But there you go. Drenthe is now injured as well, adding it to the list. I believe now Pearce has been out for, I think, it might be 2.5 months now. So we're without our best defender, arguably, for that long. Now we've lost one of our best forward players. And trust me, there's more. Here we go. Right, we're going to go in an aerial challenge there with Akpan. Lands on his ankle, all of his weight on it, and pretty much snaps every single ligament in his leg. And that is him out. So that's another injury. I believe we're at 4 now, maybe 3. We'll soon find out. Which is, you know, it's a pain in the arse, you know, and injuries don't just affect Reading, trust me, in this career mode, I mean. In real life, look at Arsenal's injuries. There is something going on there. The training maybe is too much, or they're not being treated well in terms of, like, you know, warming down after matches and things like that. I have no idea what's going on at Arsenal. It's really, really not good. And I'm certainly not doing very well with Reading as well. And this game against Derby was an absolute shite game as well. I had multiple chances to score, but again, the goalkeeper is on fire. Basically, guys, I'm up against Czech every single game. Czech on Ultimate Team is the most annoying goalkeeper in the world. My God, I just cannot score against that guy. But luckily, you know, it may be a 0-0. It's not too bad. Derby are a good team, but we didn't concede, which is good. Clean sheet. Akpan is going to be out for 4 weeks. Not too bad. It's only a sprained ankle, but there you can see Alex Pearce is on his way back 3 weeks to go, and Drenthe's only out for a few more days, so not too bad. And now we can go on into this match against Bournemouth, where there's a possibility of injuring more players. Now, we give away a stupid corner here. It comes off me like an idiot there. I tried to save the day, running back and passing it to the keeper, which then goes out of play. You guys know what's going to happen here. He's going to whip in a beauty here, head it to the back post or the near post, whatever you want to call that, and they head it in, right? Fair enough. It's one of those goals, you can't really defend it. It's always going to go in. Even if you've got Manuel Neuer in goal, it's going to go in. Near post headers just seem to be pretty strong this game. Or far post. Either way, it's the same thing. They just go straight in. They have so much power behind them, and the keeper is in no man's land. And there you go. We're 1-0 down against Bournemouth, which is not a very good start indeed. Now we chip a ball over for Correa, who isn't going to score. He won't score the rebound either. Instead, he's going to fall over and break his ankle. Well done. I think actually it's a dislocated shoulder or elbow. So there you go. We'll see you later, Correa. Only my best player. And that is another injury. Thank you so much. Injuries do not bother me whatsoever in this game. They're not annoying, and they do not hinder the squad whatsoever. So it's absolutely fine. I'm not worried. Fuck's sake. I hate injuries on this game. They need to bloody reduce it, especially when you sim matches. You get an injury every freaking simmed match, and red cards. Just piss off, man. But finally, we get back in this game with Karachan now. It's a lovely header. Actually, was very close to not going in. The defender on the line who fell to the ground, jumped back up, and had he been a second quicker getting up on his feet, he might have actually stopped that going in. And here's a repeat of what happened in the first half, but of course, the CPU can score goals like that, but you can't. It's exactly the same. I head it to that near post. Why is my player not sticking out a leg there? I have no idea. And it stayed 1-1 at this point. We were going into the last 30 minutes of the game, and this is where you want to be pushing forward. Right there, defensive mistakes for days. That always seems to happen with the computer. They kind of get muddled up. And what a finish that is, right into the top right corner as well. That is an absolute beauty. And I'm shushing the crowd because they were jeering me the whole game because we are away from home. And, well, shushing them, not shooing them, is a great way to get back at the fans. But there you go, that game finished as a win. And there you can see Correa is actually not as damaged as we first thought. 9 days on the sidelines, it's not too bad at all. And now we move on into the game against Blackburn. This game is one of my favourite games to play because Blackburn actually, in my eyes, you know, I grew up watching them in the Premier League. So for me, they're still one of those clubs that I would love to see back. I'll always remember a goal, specific goal that Arsenal scored against them. Thierry Henry, when I think it was Robinson playing at the time. Talking of Robinson, he's still there. He dropped the ball in his own box and Thierry Henry stuck his leg out, nicked it and put it in the net, and it was disallowed. Let me know if you remember that goal as well. That, it's just stayed in my mind. And obviously a free kick that game as well that Henry scored was just majestic. Pretty funny as well, that disallowed goal. I still think it should have stood, sorry. Get my words muddled up. And look at that chance there, wasted by Obita. Absolutely rubbish shot on the side. Wigan 3-1 up against Watford, which is good news, guys. Watford obviously are right near me in the league table, so we want to stay as far away from them as we can. And we almost get a goal there as well with Anderade, but his shot was nice, it was powerful, it was going on target, but Robinson pretty much stood up and wasn't letting it go in. It's a good save there by the old veteran. I think Robinson's still got time in him, don't you guys think? I remember when he was one of the best keepers in the league. Unbelievable, isn't it? How times change. Now Blackburn, you know, aren't even a Premier League team. Maybe they will be soon, I don't know. But some lovely dribbling skills there from Moore. And we make it 1-0 finally. Now watch the replay. Look at this dribbling. It's absolutely Messi style. I think Moore secretly has 99 dribbling. It's just hidden by his like 62 skill stat. But, you know, it's a fantastic goal. I don't know how I got through those defenders, but I will take that all day, every day. And now we chip the ball over for Tanner. Can we get this game out and done? Can we get those 3 points, get a 2-0 victory here? Whip one in with Andrade here, and the header just goes wide from Fondre, and that wraps the game up, guys. Another 3 points, and you guys will have to wait until the next episode to see the league table because it's interesting going into, you know, the last few months of the year now. Very exciting stuff. Now, as always, guys, I do like to give away some players at the end of these videos. If you want a chance to win in-form Lukaku worth over 70,000 coins, all you've got to do is leave a comment and a like rating. And I'd really appreciate that. And also follow me on Twitter, guys, where I give away players at official MJH. I'm giving away Hazard over on Twitter tonight. So go ahead and go on my Twitter and, maybe you'll get a chance to win Lukaku and Hazard. How crazy would that be for your team? 2 Belgian beasts. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next episode soon.